everyone, this is Eli, and today I'm going to be showing you how I made my Halo Mr. Magoo glasses. Let's get started. Some kids get toys from their parents, but I get new drill bits. So that I got some new drill bits, now I can make my glasses. So as you can see, these glasses kind of got trash. They're Ray-Bans, but I mean, there's no lenses really, and they're kind of just a little bit bent. I mean, just a little bit. So, I mean, I kind of need some new ones, and I got these lenses out of a headlight. I mean, headlights of a truck. So they're pretty thick, as you can see, and they're just kind of like a magnifying glass, and they are glass. So I thought they would make a really cool lens, and it came, these frames were holding it in on the headlights. So, I mean, I could use these, but I'm not really sure. They kind of fit in there and stay in there, but they kind of have like a tall spot, so I'm not sure if I'll use those. So, the wood of my choice, I think I'm gonna use mahogany again, because I really like mahogany. It's a really stable wood, pretty strong and really pretty. So I have this one piece that's about 1.25 inches thick. It's perfect size for this. And as you can see, the lens fits right on it. It's gonna be perfect size. And then for the one thing, as these are not usable, but these, I'm just gonna take this walnut and I'm gonna scribe that over it, and these will be my earpieces, or whatever you call these. So I'm gonna trace this out, try to make a glasses shape, and then go from there. Cut out those frame of the glasses, and I cut them into 3 individual strips, and I think I'm only going to be using 2, but I cut them into individual strips because I'm going to have to drill 2 holes and sandwich the glass spheres in it. So I wanted to make 2 pieces. Since I'm not dressed on the bandsaw, I did have to do some final sanding on the belt sander, but now I'm going to drill the holes for the lenses to go through. So I'm going to drill 2 holes into both sheets. So I shouldn't have taken that apart, but let's go do that now. Okay, so the first frame, that's gonna be the part that you look at, I cut the holes out, and as you can see, the lenses, they fit pretty good in there, but they're not exactly all the way in, so I will go on the spindle sander and make the holes just like 1/8 of an inch bigger so that these sit flush and that rim will hold it in. So now I'm gonna drill the holes on the secondary one, and the hole's gonna be a little bit of a countersink, and then that same size. So I'm gonna do that now. So that's what I was talking about, the countersink. Now I'm gonna drill the main hole for the lenses so you can look through them. So as I was saying, I just drilled those holes, and this is the outer casing, so this is holding the bolts from falling out. And then this is the inner part that will be resting on your face. And so what I did, I took a bigger hole saw and just kind of drilled this outer ring. And then I took the smaller hole saw that I drilled these for and drilled out the whole entire hole so that you can actually look through the glasses. So it left this little tiny ridge, and it's really brittle, and I actually don't need that. So I'm just gonna kind of break it off with my fingers. Okay, everybody, so I just knocked down that little brim that I was talking about. It's a really thin piece. It just chipped right off. And as you can see, these lenses, they pop right in and have a really nice tight fit. And that's that ledge I was talking about. So it just sits right in, and it actually has a really nice tight fit, and it's flush with the wood. So now we gotta go make these holes a little bit bigger so that this cap fits on perfectly and that gap's gone. And then we can make some legs like those to put around your ear. So go sand it. Just almost finished the frame. So as you can see, I made kind of this little slot right here, this divot that would be for your nose, and it actually feels pretty nice. I sanded the surfaces and around, made them thinner, but I still will do a little bit of work with some files. And this one's almost completely finished. As you can see, this is the outer casing that you'll be looking at, and it's turned out really nice. And the glasses, they fit in really snugly. As you can see, I just push them in, and then the other top fits on, and there's no gaps, and they're really cool. So now I need to make the legs. We'll call them legs. So I'm just gonna trace this one out. I'm just gonna copy these onto this other piece of mahogany. So, and then we can go cut them out. So for these earpieces or the legs, I'm gonna have to somehow mount them to the frame so that they will go over your ear, and I want them to hinge down when you're done with them. So to do that, I have these little tiny miniature hinges. As you can see, they open up and they're kind of at an angle. And these are from these Ray-Ban glasses. And I just kind of ground down those little nails, and then they just came right out. And I'm taking them out of those Ray-Bans because those Ray-Bans are basically trash because they got ran over by a lawnmower. So I got both of these hinges out, and now I'm just gonna kind of make a little tiny channel for these to sit right onto this frame. Breaking out the new Forstner bits. So now it is time to glue the lenses in and glue the frames together. Using CA glues because I don't have much patience, and if I ever do want to take these apart, they won't be as hard to take apart as if I used wood glue. So now I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit, put a little bit of weight on it, and just let that dry. Okay, now I'm just gonna sand these two surfaces flush and just sand around the whole thing. So the frames and glasses turned out amazing. All I need to do is just kind of sand in between these little spots because the belt sander or the spindle sander couldn't really get into there. So I'm just gonna use a Dremel with this attachment. I might switch attachments and just kind of make this look a little bit nicer and just make it flush with everything. Okay, everybody, everybody, so glasses are finally done from being sanded. The frame and the glasses part are almost completely done. Now I just need to put the legs on. So what I'm gonna do, as you can see, there's little tiny holes on those, and those are for like little nails to go in. So I'm gonna put some CA glue and then make some really tiny finish nails and just hit them in there and basically like pins so it'll hold it on. Everyone, so I just put that one hinge on and the leg. I did it off camera because I didn't know really what the plan was to put that on. So now I'll put this one on and I will show you guys how I put it on. So now I'm just gonna put my logo on the glasses. I'm just gonna put it right there. That's like the fattest part on the legs, so I'm just gonna put it right there. Okay everyone, I'm gonna finish the glasses off just with some mineral oil because I've had pretty good experience with mahogany and mineral oil. So I'm just gonna put some on this cloth and just wipe the whole entire glasses down. Okay everybody, so I just added this rubber band on one of the legs and put a couple around it so that it's nice and tightly on there, and I looped about 5 rubber bands to each other so they're nice and long and they can loop to the other leg, and I did this so that it makes like a band and it goes around my head so that these glasses will stay on because they're a little bit too thick. Oh hey Dad.
Hey Eli.
Hey.
Hey man, what'd you do to the Dodgers headlights? They're missing the halos.
You said I could look through them.
Hey man, I didn't say you could look through them. I said you could look at them.
Same thing.
Hey!